G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor.
And open that there.
So here's Cathie with her flow
Up here
hive.
there are two slots. One is the lower and up, and there's an upper slot, and we use the lower slot for harvesting. That will cause the cells to split and the honey to come down. And then when we're done, we'll use the top slot and we'll close it back up again. So this is a window that lets us know quite how much honey is in there. It can be a little deceptive, to be honest, because sometimes some of these ones that don't appear to be capped all the way to the edge, if you lift up the frame, it's actually really full of honey and capped all the way except for those last cells. And sometimes also you can have a lot of honey in the end cells and it's not fully capped inside. So really, despite the advertising about that, it is wise to have a little look inside ahead of time. And I happen to know because I harvested this one 2 weeks ago, and it's been refilled in 2 weeks. I happen to know that this one is full, so that's the one we're going to do today. And basically you take a slot out there, and okay, here, this is the flow key, and I am going to tap it incrementally. I'm going to do it in 4 stages. What was discovered, I mean, this is a new product, so obviously people are learning as they go. Sometimes if you've got a very full load of honey and you just crack it open, particularly the first couple of harvests, this has been a problem. You will get excess honey leakage because it will backflow. There's a honey trough down here which collects the honey as it comes down, and there can be a backflow from excess honey, which then can overflow into the hive and go down into the brood box, which is not desirable at all. So what we've discovered is if you go, pardon the train, if you go in stages, that almost doesn't happen at all. So, all right, so this is the one we want. I'm going to take out this little cover there and put in a tube down here.
So do you sterilise those or anything? Or you...
Honey is quite sterile anyway,
Yeah.
or it's got antibiotic properties, antiseptic properties, whatever. So I just use warm soapy water.
Yep.
I could, I suppose, use a cleaner that we use for home brew, but yeah. Okay, so it's the bottom slot that I need. I'm going in there, and I just can't see my mark. Hang on. I'll go this way. There's my 4th of the way across, and wiggle it back and forth a little bit.
Is it harder in winter because of viscosity?
Okay, can you see that? Did you see those cells move? Okay, now you will see, and you can get quite close in. And you'll see the honey coming down.
Yeah. Here she comes.
Okay, minimal bee disturbance. Nobody's really upset about this. We might see a bee coming around later on to say, oh, what's happening around here? And oh, I can smell honey. But we've only ever had that once out of 4 harvests so far. The honey's pretty slow coming out.
It's running very cleanly.
It is. You don't have to filter it. It's very, very clean.
So does it not have wax? Is that how it works? It's fake.